Okay. Who's the first one? Oh, it looks like it's Albert, the first one out. Right, we are now live. I can see the picture up on the screen. So, welcome. We are at Donnington for 2 sprint races in the GT4s. How did it go last season? So Albert won the GT4 championship, didn't he?
Yes, followed closely by Barders or John.
Yeah, so...
It was those top three.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously Albert took our grand champion of last season, although he didn't take the top spot in GT3. So, GT4s generally is closer racing. It's more fun. There's a lot more battles. We've got 12 people out there. It should be fun.
It definitely should be. And good evening, Wilco. Nice and early. I was wanting to know if you're feeling nice and fresh there, Bobby.
I'm fresh out of the shower. My eyes, I probably resemble a panda at the moment. I look like I've been poked in the eyes with a sharp stick. But that's the joys of gaming for 24 hours.
Self-inflicted, no pity.
Yes, self-inflicted. Self-inflicted. 100%. But yeah, that was a Daytona 24 hours for myself, Notice, Voodoo, Glenn, Bruno, and Satan Spam. So,
Quite a few.
Bit of a mix. There was 6 of us. Obviously, 1 from SA, 1 from New South Wales, 1 from Brisbane, 2 from WA, and 1 from Malaysia. So it was a proper mixed bag.
Yeah, that's definitely in Alan's all sorts, I think.
Oh, it was brilliant. It was... Oh, I can't... So I'm still buzzing about it.
He's so alive.
Oh, yeah. So he feels really happy, but he's been awake for probably 36 hours because he's a madman.
Mate, how many Notos have you had? Or energy drinks?
Oh, yeah, he's had enough to make his hands go numb. Or, well, that could have been the gripping of the wheel, but...
Could be a mixable.
Yeah. Right, so what have we got up here at the moment? So
Albert's just about to cross his first lap, I believe.
Is this his first flyer?
And then closely followed by John. So 139.
But we've just seen him doing a 136, so I think he is.
Yes, John just did a 136.
Yeah, I think he's just playing and warming his tyres up at the moment.
Could be. Aussie will be next.
Aussie, so he's gone with 250 this time. What's he chucked in? So he's chucked in a 37.6.
Mayo will be next to complete his flyer.
Mayo, yep. Let's see what he's got. It's not too shabby. 38.7.
Not too bad. Barders next.
Yeah,
what have we got from him?
Barders.
And then we have Branchy and Geordie following close behind.
Oh, so Barders goes top. Oh, he's in the Aston this time, so he still likes a bit of tail end action, but not as harsh as the American tank that he was in last season. Yeah,
funnily about talking about tanks, Skill was actually going to be looking at the Maserati. Lastminute.com changed.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
He was fine with the 1 hour races. Then the boys actually reminded him that there's also 2 wet races. So
yes.
That made him change. I think the Maserati in the wet could be for an interesting show.
Flipping out. I'll tell you what, the timing boards are going absolutely mental at the moment. Everyone's just popping in laps. Yeah, no, you're dead right. The Maserati in the wet. No, thank you.
Yes, and because there's 2 of them, Double no.
13 goat.
Good evening, Glenn.
Oh, the goat. Oh, so here we go. So the goat didn't have much luck in the GT3s, but he's showing an affinity with the GT4s here. Right, Bardas.
Yeah, absolutely.
0.4 off. Right, so he only takes a couple of tenths.
The Voodoo said he drank 1 litre of energy drinks, 3 beers, and 1.5 litres of water. A numb thumb is what it equals. Yes, I think definitely.
Good evening, Bob. Good evening, Belle. How are we?
Good evening, Glennis. How are we?
Good, thank you.
He sounds
Sorry for
all
the late
official
arrival.
tonight, doesn't he?
Well, I can be unofficial if you want.
Yeah, you must be connected differently because your voice is...
Yes. I'm connected to my phone instead of my PC tonight.
Oh, right. When you come across, I was like, who's just jumped in our channel?
I can actually hear them.
You sounded all official and posh.
Fill me in on qualifying. What's going on? What are we up to?
We've got quite a good time board on there. Top 7.
Yeah, it's changing all the time.
Well, really, the top 8 within a second of each other. Let's just chuck off that 11 of branching and put those as double zeros. It's close enough to 1 second, so see how it goes. In practice, we saw a 1:36.1, I think it was from Albert, just before it flicked over into the qualifying. So
it's actually John has pipped him with a 36.063.
Yeah,
boom!
What?
Have that.
Great timing, Glenn. Great timing.
Wow.
There is a statement. So
Voodoo says, Glenn sounds so tired. I feel bad for him and yourself, Bob, but this will be a solid race. We're looking forward to watching.
Oh, this will be good fun. It
Aussie's got new pedals.
Yeah,
it always is.
So let's see what Aussie can pull out of the bags with his new pedals.
Oh, new pedals.
I thought it was a new wheel. Yeah, I thought he had the...
Look, I think that he's just done a full 180 and just gotten everything all new.
New PlayStation, new wheel, new pedals.
Why not? Go all out.
Yeah. We hope to see some top 5 action now from Sunday.
I tell you what, that time from Bardas has just taken what we thought was going to be a very tightly compressed grid to... he's just blowing it all out the park.
Well, Albert's up
we're
over
still early.
His practice time, so he's even going faster than his practice time.
Yeah, I reckon that, skill... Millsy should get up there once he gets out on the board.
There's skill. Where does skill go? So skill's a second off. Bardas 135.3. Flipping how?
That Aston Martin's a nice looking GT4, Aston Martin.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice looking car, full stop. Are you eating your microphone, Glenn? Or is
sorry,
it's Littlen eating
child. It's my child is wanting it. It's almost his bedtime.
Right.
I gave mine a bit of milk, chucked him in bed and said, all right, good night, mate.
I thought you were
gonna
I thought you were gonna say something like traditionally English, like I put some rum in his milk and
No, but funny, it was hilarious. In fact, I got a video of it. Dean gave James, now he turns 4 in April, so he's young but getting there.
Boom! You may well weave, John. That is phenomenal. Again.
Very good, mate. Well done.
Sorry about that, Belle.
You're right.
That jumped up and yeah, that deserved a bit of a boom. Go on, yeah, carry on. Sorry.
So he tried Coke for the first time, and I'm meaning the drink Coca-Cola, not
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Coke.
I was going to say, that's
You know,
a bit harsh.
That's
It's
what
a-
I thought
it's
I
a-
would clarify. Went
yeah.
a bit quiet there.
a bit of a rough household giving your kids Coke at, the age of 3 and 4. Flipping hell.
Mate, he would not be asleep if we gave him that. No, but a bit of Coca-Cola. He's shouting at me at the moment, trying to get my attention. And he said that it was spicy.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it,
Skill's been
spicy.
talking too much.
it fizzles on his tongue.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've never had the description of Coke as spicy.
Yeah,
but he has just opened up his door, so I'm just waiting for it now.
The only reason I say that is because a close friend of the family, their little one, said it to me just this week. Just in the last week, he said, "Oh, I like Pepsi. It's spicy."
Okay, so a few kids are saying it.
So, on the last lap, Goat, he picked Branchy for P4. Now that's pretty good.
Yes.
Starting on the second row.
Top 5 within a second. Not bad. Not bad.
Well, Skill's struggling with the Porsche. I could have told him that would have been a
Evening, Albert. So
Glenn, you weren't on before, but Skill was actually going to go the Maserati. Lastminute.com that he changed. After the boys reminded him that there are 2 wet races.
Oh, you don't need to race those ones.
G'day, Dazzler. Good evening to you.
Hello, Dazzler.
Thank you very much, Albert. Yeah, that was phenomenal. I feel like I've got sand in my eyes at the moment. I'm sat in a dripping wet sim rig.
And it's not wet for the reason you think.
Yeah, freshly out of the shower, but yeah, it's full of man juices from being sat in here racing.
Ew.
Ew.
Bob seems like the kind of guy that pees in his rig and long races.
Hold
There's
on a
some
minute.
things that need descriptions, and there's some things that don't need descriptions.
Glenn was asking us if he thought it was a good idea to insert a catheter.
It turns out it's not a good idea.
It's not? Did you try it?
No. I'm not mature
So how
enough
would you
for
know
that
if it wasn't a good idea?
The boys
You'd only be talking with first hand.
I digress.
Long race.
I do apologise. It's been a long and emotional last 36 hours. Right, so who should we jump on from the start? Right, is the young nipper gonna make a dive for it and batch his way through, or
I'm gonna go Albert, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on Branch.
Skill gets a bit spicy at the start.
Yeah.
Right, do I go Albert or Skill?
Maybe go Skill because he's more mid-pack.
Right.
So you should be able to see a bit more, and it's somebody that is likely to make some moves.
I like the way you think, young lady. Yes. Let's see if he's got his dancing shoes on. Right. So let's get season 4 of the GT4s off with a bang. So
with a bang or a bar?
Well, it could end up as a bang. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's going to ram someone.
Clean lap 1, boys. That's all it is. Racing.
Goats do headbutt, don't they?
They also fall over when they're scared. So.
Oh. I was just about to say that they also fall over and they just.
What? So someone's going to dive.
They faint when they're scared, or they're spooked.
So someone's going to dive up the side of the goat, and we're just going to see his BMW lying on its back, like waggling its wheels in the air.
They lie on their side and they're just stiff.
Legs out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Have you not seen those videos on Facebook? They are forever popping up.
They're super popular.
I do apologise to everyone. I think this is going to be a night of madness because me and Glenn are delirious with lack of sleep, and
I'm just joining in.
Belle is supposed to be the grounding
Sensible
influence
one,
in this conversation, but she's joining in.
Can't beat them, join them.
10 seconds.
Right, so let's chuck it in Heli Whopper above skill.
Alright, here we go.
Belle, you don't let skill decorate the house, do you? Like, do you pick the decor, or does skill pick it?
Is a fish tank classed as decor? If so, then it's all skill.
So he's only allowed to do the fish tank.
He's the only one that does it, yeah. I don't have... Yeah, no, it's not for me. It's just not for me. But no, he's actually really good. It may not come across with his choice of
liveries,
decor. If he could actually full do it himself, I think that you would get why he does the fish tank and all the rest of it. But he loves change. He hates things the same way for too long. So previously, before James especially,
so
I would come home
you have
from
to
work
spice
and things
it up.
would change. Oh yeah, everything's always changing.
You should never find anything.
Not in that way. We are PG here. Goodness gracious. Always goes there somehow, doesn't it?
Yes, I don't know how. I think it's Glenn.
It's just Bob. No, it's Bob. You can't go 2 minutes without Bob saying something stupid.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, who's that?
Whoa!
Albert.
Is he around? Is he doing this?
Yeah, he went around.
Yeah.
It's the only way to warm your tyres up.
Well, it must be because he does it every race.
Yeah, he's a token bogan. He likes he likes laying black lines. He's going to get himself an SS.
Look, I wouldn't want an SS to myself, you know. The LS, classic LS. Token bogan myself.
No, I shouldn't say too much. I only say it in jest anyway. When I first moved to the country, I did try to find a Holden Common Haul, but the dealership didn't have one in.
How do they not have one? They always have one. They're everywhere you look.
Yeah, I know. But the dealership had lent it to the boss's wife to do her shopping. So I couldn't have a test drive in it. So I walked across to the Ford garage. I said, oh, what have you got that's like that Commodore over there, the SV6? And they said, oh, we've got an XR6. I went, oh, right, can I have a test drive in one of those? And they said, we ain't got one on the forecourt, but why don't you take this XR8 out?
Green, green, green! Race is on!
We're off, and what a good choice. Skills going for it. Oh my god! Contact!
Oh, the back of there's quite a bit happening.
There's two!
Oh, there goes.
No.
Right, that's two off.
No, there's more than two off.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, there's more than two off.
Let's have a look. Right, if there's more than two off, call the safety car, Belle. Call the safety car.
Do you want to call it?
Yep, do it.
Oh,
do
no,
it.
there's only two.
Yep.
Do it. Okay.
No, whoa, no. If it is only two,
Don't do
no.
it.
The rule is three.
No, I can only see two bubbles.
Yep.
There's a few stragglers behind that might have had a bit of a tussle, but nothing to the extent of
Yeah, Barders and
Barders
Rex. Right, okay, that's unfortunate. Those two, as they're the only major casualties. The rules are 3 or more cars. Apologies, gentlemen. Whoa!
We've got a slow branch is going slow for some. I think
think-
there is
no,
some
I think-
confusion.
Yeah, I think they've declared it even though we haven't called it.
it is possible that the boys may do it.
Yeah, I
they
think
might-
Hold
they
on,
might
I
have
can
been.
hear skill
they've done
talking.
it themselves, yes.
Yeah, good, very good, very. Yeah, I can see it's on now. Yeah.
Right, so these are the new... Right, just in case anyone is wondering, we don't actually have a safety car driver. So what we've decided to do is we call like a virtual safety car. Everyone will bunch up. Effectively, P1 becomes a safety car. We complete the lap that they're on when it's called.
Yep.
And then we do 2 full laps. Right, so those that are pitting for damage, they've been allowed to go in. And then they can try and catch up over the next 2 consecutive laps, which will be under safety car conditions, and hopefully it brings them up to the back of the pack.
So
I hope
pitting,
that...
we've got Rex, Barters, and Mayo.
So yeah, I think Mayo, someone was playing ping pong with him. So
yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Barter's got hit in that as well. Somehow.
So Skill said that he was beside Albert. Heard that come from him. Asking to keep a steady pace. Albert must be trying to want to go.
Oh no!
Well, who's that?
Mayo. Buddy.
Right, so
hold on. If they're doing 2 consecutive
yeah,
laps,
he
could
might.
We just go the next
he might
be
able to make it. Yeah.
I reckon they should wave him through.
Yeah.
Well, he might struggle to catch up to him.
He would.
Wave him through as he's got the drive through. Because it would have been a bit of a panicked pit stop, because this is the first time that we've run this kind of format.
Yeah.
So,
well, let's keep an eye on it to see if he does get past Barters. So the boys are obviously in the chat. They're talking to each other, letting each other know what's going on. Albert will be the person to choose when they're going to go, basically. So we'll see if that happens this or next lap. I'd say it'll likely be next lap. So let's see if Mayo can maybe catch up and get that drive-through done and dusted.
no, I
So-
don't.
Not a good way to start.
Well, it's a good practice for the new safety car procedures.
It is, and I think that it's pretty good that the boys did call it. 3 did pit.
Yeah.
So there's your kind of 3 that might not have necessarily been too far away from the pack from the accident, but damage was sustained, obviously.
100%.
Right,
I've
so we
seen
might
BMW
not be going with. We're not. They're going again.
Race is going.
No, yeah, it looks like it's
So
on.
because everyone managed to catch up with the pack, they've decided that we go again after 1 complete lap under the safety car.
Mayo's in to see if that drives
fair
through.
call, but someone maybe should have noted that Mayo had a drive-through, and we could have kept him up with the rest of them.
Yeah, 1 more lap, guys. Slowing down a little bit more in that first bit of the map. You know, that
Well-
first sector sort of thing, and in the second sector starting to speed it up a little bit to get up to temperatures.
Yeah. What's the pit limit? Is the pit limit the same every track, or is it changed every track?
Ghost right on the back of Albert.
It does change track to track, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
It does in real life, at least. So, right. So, are the boys at full pace, or are they just?
Oh, well, I was just about to say, are they actually racing? Because I haven't noticed
No.
anybody overtake.
Yeah, no. I think that they are holding it for this.
No, they're
Oh,
at full
which is-
pace.
They're at full pace, are they?
They're racing.
You sure?
Yeah.
Not overly
no.
convinced.
Yeah, no one's making any moves.
Yeah.
Especially Skill. I mean, if he sees a
Barters.
little opening like that, he normally stuffs it in there.
Yeah, Barters as well. He's usually...
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
there
I
we go.
think-
Barters just took Tabasco.
Right, so
But that could have been after the start line. But we're racing by the looks of it anyway. Now. For sure.
we Ah.
So we've got a big battle at the front between Albert
Yes.
and John is now pushing as well.
Feels right on the back of Branchy.
With Bobcam. John will be eager to get back to the front. He has got the pace here.
Yeah, he does.
He does, yeah. So there's no pit stops in these races?
No, two 30-minute sprints. So, no, it's... Whoa, John just took the tyre barrier. Oh! Oh, I tell you, he was very close to the back of Goat there. But these boys, I tell you what, it's nose to tail.
Bill and Branchy are side by side.
Yeah, I'm currently in with... I'm currently in with Goat, and I'm flicking it between...
Skill's got it.
He's got it done.
Oh, wait,
maybe
no.
not.
Maybe not switch back. Oh!
Plenty of room out there.
Line.
Right,
I don't know who's going to have this.
Branchy's not quite. The Porsche hasn't got the straight line speed of the...
Yeah, Branchy's not giving it up easy. He's making Skill work for it.
I'll jump back there because, I mean, these three are going to be scrapping at the front all the time, but let's jump in with Branchy on Bob's favourite cam.
Rear cam.
We've got Barters on the back of Millsy as well.
Skill's like in the Porsche.
Rain of F1 R3, is he a new driver?
Rain of Fire.
Rain of Fire.
No, I can't read. It's late. It's been a long day.
It's not working.
he's a new guy that's just joined the... Oh, Skill. That Porsche nearly snapped him there. Here he goes. Oh, he's turned that in nice. She looks a little bit twitchy though.
Oh, John and Goat. That's a bit...
Yep, so let's jump up there.
Looks like John has got it done.
Oh, he's got it done.
Yeah. Goat went a bit wide.
Got a bit of work to catch Albert. Bit of battling and Albert just runs away.
Barters has had Rex in the meantime, and it will be next in line Rain of Fire.
Come on, Mayo. That's a shame that the boys didn't
Barters right on Rain of Fire.
Bunch it up. But, you know... Oh! Flipping hell.
Where are you looking? That's
exciting.
With Barters.
Where you going, mate?
Oh,
Where you going?
Oh, I tell you what, Barters had to be on the ball there.
Code Brown.
Oh, goodness. We want to see a race.
So that promotes Tabasco to 10th. Right, so... Yeah, Barters is... going to have to battle hard to have a pop at Rain of Fire. Then there's a little bit of a gap. Tiny bit of a gap up to Branchy. Branchy has been had by Skill, but we know Branchy likes a bit of a dust up.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, side by side.
Oh, who's off there? Rain of Fire's gone really deep in the last hairpin.
Oh. Nearly collected a few. But it was...
The silent killer here, Aussie Thunder, he's up to P4. Just sneaking his way up there, little by little, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
You know, you can see clearly
So
on
the
his new
new
PS5.
New wheel, new PS5. My God.
New internet.
New pedals.
He's just a new man.
Yeah.
The new Aussie Thunder. He'd be pro by then. Is he in pro or silver still?
So Plum
Well,
Boss says Barters was
he's in
manhandled.
silver.
Oh mate, he's gonna smash it.
So Bob Wilco has said, "Come to Melbourne when your country opens its borders, and I'll take you for a spin in my SSV VE Commie."
Oh God.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys, we've been
don't
not really
think they're
taking
letting
notes.
them-
Oh, yeah. I know.
He's never getting that out.
I know. In this country that there's a big thing that you're either blue or you're red.
Yes.
Now.
And you're Holden or Ford.
Yeah.
Or
So for me, there wasn't that in the UK because. I'd say we probably had more on the market.
Millsy in the pits.
Yeah,
Oh no.
that must be for damage. Oh no, Millsy has joined late, so maybe he's in race 2. There were only
No, but he
12
was
on the
first.
grid, weren't
No,
they?
he started
He was
the
out
race.
before, yeah.
Yeah, he started the race. He was mid-pack somewhere. I think he's had an accident.
I'm getting old. I'm tired.
You are.
No
You started
excuses,
talking
Bob.
about something. Now you forgot what you're talking about.
I have. Ah, that was. Skill. Skill. The John Deere line.
It's
God.
not
it's
happening.
Barters.
Barters. Straight
It's
pass.
an easy pass.
See you bye.
Bye-bye.
Unfortunately.
He'll be having a chuckle.
He's a brave man driving that Porsche, man. It's a hard car to drive. I reckon it's as hard to drive the
Maserati.
Maserati.
No, it is good fun. But yeah, it can snap. I'd say that was the only thing with it.
Yeah, but he tends to like a setup that's a bit snappy.
Sounds like we would get along well. Death trap setups are my thing.
Oh yeah, you want to hear Glynis harping on when you give him a setup that right. This setup will last us 24 hours. It'll be nice and safe.
Nope.
But it's not quick enough.
I want it to slide around. no, but the second setup was fantastic. Far better than the first setup. That's the way I like it.
Right, so the boys are catching up onto Branchy. Aussie's got a bit of breathing space around him. A bit of space in front, bit of space behind. He's kind of in that happy, nice zone area. Branchy, where you going?
Has Branchy just gone off track as well, has he?
He went to the left, then he went to the right, then he went to the wall, and now he's just joined.
Right. Okay.
That's not going to help you. I'm sorry, buddy. So halfway in the race, Albert out in front with the 5-second lead. So that gap is definitely starting to close. Third, we've got Goat, followed by Aussie, Branchy. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's a change.
Barters, Aussie, Barters, Phil, Rex, Tabasco, Branchy, Rain of Fire, Geordie, Mayo, and Millsy's back out of the pits and back on track.
Right, so Albert's just about to start a lap. Let's jump in with him. So we'll alternate between in the car, and if we see the radar going mental like it is just now, we'll jump back into spoiler cam.
John is running him down.
He is.
Oh gosh.
There'll be a move down soon.
Oh! Was that a kiss?
Don't think so, but it would have been mighty close.
Well, we saw from that qualifying, John has got the absolute pace here.
Seems to be faster the first sector.
Fields just had a moment back out onto the grass.
So Albert is mixing it up because he's gone for a completely different GT3 car again this season, and we didn't see him in the McLaren in the GT4s, did we?
He was in the Beamer with John last season.
That's right, that's right. So they both... Whoa! John has closed it right up.
I have seen Albert use the McLaren once before, way back in our early infancy.
Oh, right. I thought I'd seen him in the Macca GT3, but I can't remember seeing him in the GT4.
This is where I expect to see John make a move somewhere around here.
I tell you what, the whole field is showing pretty good pace. They're all in the 36s.
Yeah, and we've got quite a few battles going on. So obviously you're Albert and John. Followed then you've got Skill and Tabasco.
Here we go.
Rangy, Rainy Fire.
Sorry, Belle. Here you go.
No, you're right. Branchy and Rain of Fire as well. They're pretty close together. So, and they're also not that far off of Tabasco and Skill either. So you've got a nice 4 battle in a way. Might come into play if Branchy and Rain of Fire can get up a bit closer.
Right, let's jump out of this battle for now then.
I think if anywhere, this next 2 corners are going to be where John would make a move, I think, but it's just not close.
Yeah, he's got to get the run.
Yeah. So maybe this next one. Don't think it's a bit further away.
McLaren's got a bit of speed out of those little hairpins.
It's got the punch, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It does. Low torque there.
Yeah, it gaps him initially.
Rain of Fire is right on the back of Branchy, apparently. No, not so much.
John looks a lot more comfortable on the brakes, though, doesn't he?
He hasn't updated yet.
Yeah. I was like, oh, they're really close. And then I looked at them like, no, wait, they're not that close.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, I forgot all about it again because I'm old. Right, so, yeah, we were talking about the Commodore, the Commodore and, like, the Falcons. So, yeah, I was initially looking
Mate,
for...
that was 10 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
I know, but I only just remembered. That's what I'm saying. I'm old and I'm tired. So anyway... I went out in the XR8 for a test drive, and I come back with a grin ear to ear, and the salesman knew he had a sale there and then. So I ordered a brand new XR8. It was the FG. It was in '09, and ordered it manual in nitro blue, and it was a fantastic car. Loved it. Great fun. Because I'd come from the UK and you can't afford to have V8s. I'm just speaking really fast because there's
John
stuff
and
going on.
Albert.
Yeah.
That's the closest I've seen John to making a move so far. So
No, really fast. And I'm talking really fast because we've got stuff going on.
we thank you for your story that went nowhere.
Okay. Anyway, it was just to say that I haven't got an affiliation with either. But because I do like the banter that all Aussies seem to have, I'm afraid to say I'm a blue.
Nah.
Because
Get out of
Look,
here.
to be
I had
honest,
a
at the
Ford.
moment, I reckon the Mustangs are a far better car than the last generation of Holdens. But you know, I think Holdens have always been a good car, and Fords have always been a good car. So it's just a shame they're not going to be made in
Johnny
Australia
boy.
anymore.
Well, but I mean, you haven't got an affiliation because you like your
Mission
Japanese
boy.
cars. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Binger, where are you at, bro?
Yeah, I thought Binger was going to have a go in the Ginetta here, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure why that. Probably watching the cricket somewhere. Or playing
Playing
cricket.
golf.
Right, so we've got to keep an eye on someone else because I know this battle is
Yeah, there's
still
nobody
going.
really close together.
It's
Really,
not,
when you
is
think
there?
of it.
You've got, I think,
Yeah.
skill. No, is it Tanesco is on the back of skill, like a second behind?
No, still
No?
starting to jump
So
away
yeah,
from
it's
him.
it's just over a second.
I'm
I'll tell
keeping
you
an
what,
eye on
Oh
it.
no,
who's got a
Yeah,
just
Larry
under a
car?
second.
Let's go for a ride with Barters. We might see him chasing down Aussie.
In car with Barders? I was actually going to go with Tabasco because I thought he was closing skill down.
No,
It
he
looks
is.
like he is actually. Yeah, do
He
that.
is. He's on the back now.
We might be able to see skills spicy setup down.
Yeah, they're kind of a bit like a yo-yo.
It's how he
Yeah,
does
I don't know.
scream.
Yeah, like good way to set your car up. Yeah. So it's his first race in it. I think it's probably his first time driving it, by the sounds of it.
Who?
Skill. Did you do any practice in it?
Don't think so. When he was on yesterday, he was in the Maserati. And then I think it was literally 5 minutes left of practice, or 10 minutes left of practice just before qualifying goes.
When he found out about the
I'm gonna
wet
change.
races.
Yeah, it looks like Tabasco just had a little bit of a moment.
He did.
Barders is right on the back of Aussie. If you
Right,
want to
let's
jump
go,
up there.
let's go.
Yes.
Oh, listen to that throbbing V8.
Where it all started talking about Holden and Collins.
Yeah.
Holden
Yes.
and Falcon. Holden.
Got Rain on Fire going onto the back of Geordie as well.
Flipping out the wheel work that Barders puts in. You should see his wheel.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
She looks like a bit of a handful. But Barders doesn't ever seem to pick an easy car. Much the same as Skill.
It obviously
Yeah.
likes that kind of driving style because he's quick in it.
Yeah, I think they both have good fun in the Jag as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that they
Yeah.
do. Not as much as Skill in the first race that he ever did in Maserati, though. He was just... Oh.
In love.
If I was in the stream on that day, you guys, all you would have heard is just laughter. He was cacking himself up all the time. That boy would have been in stitches with how much fun he was having that very first race in the Maserati.
So did he do a full season with it, or did you just do a couple of races?
I think he did do a full
just-
season. Or was it?
Yeah.
Did he?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. No. What did he race last?
He's been in it a few times, but I don't think he's done a full season in it.
Right.
So he was tossing up on he was going to be doing it this one, but then realised there was 2 1-hour races, and also on top of that 2 wet races.
No, Barders has not been able to get past Aussie here.
No.
No.
Like he's right.
Oh.
He's really pushing hard to catch it, but Aussie's, standing his ground. He's got nice smooth lines. He's not offline. He's braking in the proper places. Barders is just really pushing hard to get past it.
So he says that the Aston sounds good.
It does.
It does, definitely. Doesn't sound like a vacuum cleaner, which is what we want.
What, like the BMW on iRacing?
Probably the BMW in this one as well.
I Right, I'm going to have to quickly go and get my charger, otherwise I'm going to be off the stream. I shall be back in a moment.
No worries. Oh, John and... Oh.
There's a bit of a touch, but he's made it work. He's done it. Just seen it.
Damn it, I missed it. Missed it.
Yeah, into the first hairpin. We just got on the inside of Albert. Little, Verstappen move, but we like Verstappen around here, so.
Right, shall I check on the replay to look for that?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Right, okay.
See how we go. Hopefully it doesn't play up on you.
We know it will.
He's just driving away from him now. I'm going back. Right, Bardas has also just made his move on Aussie. He just got
Rain of Fire is also pretty on the back there of Geordie,
the
by the
button
looks
mash.
of it.
Oh, it started early on by the looks of it. There we go. Oh, we got a lovely run on Albert. Oh, they were rubbing wheels. Yeah, neither one of them wanted to back out.
I'm just watching Rex on the back of Aussie. He's really looking racy now. It's Aussie Thunder.
I think all's fair in love and war there, boys. Right, so where am I jumping?
Rex on Aussie is where I'm watching now.
Oh, so we got 3 of them. So we got...
Last lap. Let's see what he's got.
Rex, Aussie and Bardas all in the same shot.
Wait, Bardas had Aussie?
He did, yes.
Oh, goodness. Is that? Looks like Rex might even take Aussie.
It's looking like it's pretty much as we expected. A lot of changing of positions, but it's not as close as I was hoping. Oh, Albert's had John back.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
What?
And I think it's only just happened.
Not again. John must have made a mistake because John was walking Albert for a second there.
He's got to run on him again.
He's got again. He's on the wrong side of him.
Oh, here we
If
go.
he can make
If
it
he can
work.
handle it around the outside, he'll have him for the next corner.
Oh! Albert returns the favour and runs wide.
John's got it. John. Oh no.
It's going to come down to the wire.
Oh, John was trying for a switchback, but Albert checked it up.
Didn't
Yeah.
leave any room. Well done.
Race 1 winner, Albert. John in second. Goat, a relatively quiet race, but he's remained in third. Bardas takes 4th. Aussie takes 5th from Rex.
That's a close one, those two boys.
161 thousandths. Skill 7th. Tabasco crosses in 8th. Branchy not too far behind him in 9th. And then there's a little bit of a gap back to Rain of Fire. There's our old boy Jody. He's
No sleep, Jody.
in 11th. Mayo. I'll tell you what, Mayo.
I wonder where he would have gone if he didn't have that drive through.
Yeah.
He would have been up there around Tabasco, I reckon. Easy.
Right, let's hope he has a clean race too, because
Yeah.
considering he had a a full drive-through to contend with, which probably left him 30 seconds off the back of everyone.
Yeah.
He's ended up with them all.
Who
Good effort.
knows?
Hello.
Another question. Driver of the day. Are we doing that with these races
Yes,
or no?
I think we should.
You
Just give
think
them
we should?
Yes.
So far, I think maybe Mayo to have that drive-through and get back up with the group.
Well, you have to say Barters as well, though, because Barters is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Barters
goes
ended
from
up at the back.
all the way to top
Yeah,
5.
right at the
That's a
back
solid
and then
drive.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Right, so there's two things to consider then for this.
Yeah.
Mayo in the recovery from his drive-through, and Barders for his recovery back through the field to come from the back of the field up to fourth. Yep, I think there's two good nominees right there.
100%.
But let's wait for race 2. They could undo all of that hard work.
So is it a two lap qualifying sprint, or is it just a 10-minute quali like normal?
Right, hold on. Right, I can tell you. I could tell you this.
Do you know this?
If I go into the correct one. So, I don't think they're doing the 2 lap flyers because it's a 10-minute qualifying session. We normally, yeah, there you go. So
still could be a 2-lapper.
The two hot laps is for the GT4s on the 6th of Feb at Brands Hatch. So and again, the GT4s. So the 2 hot laps are for the days where we have the reverse grid races.
Okay.
So they're the ones that we have 3 20-minute sprints. So we have got one of those on the 6th of Feb at Brands Hatch, and we have another one at Imola on the 20th of March. I think that's it. So yeah, we've only got two of our reverse grid races in the GT4 season.
Yeah. Very good. So who's your money on for this qualifying?
I think after what we've just seen, it's got to be John.
Yeah.
I don't like betting on the favourite, but
I think it'll be Johnny Boy.
Yes.
But I think Albert will be closely followed.
I'm going to go Barters.
You're going
to go
Barters? Money on Barters. Yeah, I think just with his pace there, I reckon it would have been a really nice top 3 battle there with those 3 if they wasn't out of contact at the start of the race.
Yes. Well, the GOAT might have learnt something in that race, and he might have a final little tweak. Never know.
So who are we watching? Who's coming over the line?
So Rex will be the first with the flyer.
Whoa! Who was that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the camera at the moment. It's just doing its own thing. It was supposed to be with Rex, and yep, cameraman's having a fit. The only one that seems to work now, since we used the replay function, is the helicopter. So let's go to the helicopter. So Rex is on a green lap. I don't know, we've discussed this before, but I don't know where that phantom time comes from. The delta's measuring against.
I get that.
I wonder if a Google search will tell us. Oh, so I just heard Skill say that he is changing his setup slightly, tweaking it.
So, is that to make it more stable, or does he want a little bit more instability, which can mean it's reactive? Here we go.
No.
What's he got? 135.8. Straight out of the block. Right, so
Donkin time.
27. John is going to be the next. John's using this as a warm-up lap. Obviously, he will register a time, but this looks like it's just a warm-up lap. 138.5. So 250. Aussie Thunder 37.8. Who's next? Javier. I want to see him have a good one here.
Ooh,
Right, Javier. That's Barders. Ooh, Barders 36.3. Who's that? The Branchy. What's Branchy got? Yeah, it's looking like it might be a repeat of the last quali session. Skill. Boom! Skill means business now. He's
So
made
those
a
tweaks have worked.
He's made a tweak. So he wants another run at it. So he's come into the pits. Who's that? Rain of Fire. What's Rain of Fire got? And John's just behind him. So John's on a flyer.
Okay, so I tried Googling it and it was just a whole bunch of forums that did not give me nothing.
Didn't give you nothing? That means it gave you something.
Nothing.
That's a double negative. John with a 35.7.
Oh,
There you
mate.
go. Aussie Thunder
Yeah, he's
pops
fine.
himself up to 5th.
Albert's about to cross the line. On
We
his
got
first
the
flyer.
young goat.
Yeah, where's Albert going to come in?
What's goat got? Goat!
Go!
35.7.
Oh.
Oof.
Barders, what you got?
Skills off on the grass.
Barders chucks himself up to 3rd. This is going to be a lot closer, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Albert must have been validated because he
Yeah,
didn't
must
set a
have.
time.
Right, what's
This will be a quick one. He'll be in a mission now.
Geordie
Yeah,
got?
100%.
So it's Geordie, and then it is going to be Rex. Tell you what, Rex's pace is looking awesome. What's Geordie got? He's 3 seconds off at the moment. Let's see what Rex has got. We know the Beamer's rapid. 0.189. He stays there. Right. John. Let's see if he's green. John
Oh,
is
he's
2
out
temps
again.
up.
Validated.
John's 2 temps up.
Albert's struggling.
Buddy.
3 tenths. 2.
John is going to, Albert's going to have one flyer.
I don't know how John kept hold of that, but he's just gone top with a 35.5.
Yeah.
And he was very
Go.
close to being off the track.
He's 3/10 off his time at the moment.
Who Goat is? Barders.
Yeah,
What's
so
Barders
this is-
got? Let's see. Barders 4 temps up.
So Albert just did a 136.6, but had him validated at about halfway through. So he's going to possibly, well, he'll be able to get 2 laps in.
You see Barders time.
Get times on.
I haven't. Where's Barders?
So you called Barders.
I'm calling Barders. John's going to be on a mission. I'm going to sit this lap with John. He's up.
Is he?
Probably just enough to pip him, yeah, at the moment.
Well, it's only 33 thousandths.
Yeah, if he
Where's
finds
Goats sitting?
another... He's just
Goats
just
invalidated.
at the moment. Just under a tenth.
There you go.
Rexy
It's climbing.
boy.
It's climbing.
He's
It's climbing.
got it. Yeah. Oh, 2 tenths there. He's found it. 2 tenths in that last corner.
Right, so he needs. This has got to be smooth. John goes top again. 35.307.
Now this is an exciting qualifier.
250. What's Aussie got? He was 1.23. He remains there. Javier is 1.8 off at the moment. Yeah, go on, Bardas.
Bardas has come around for his last flying lap, so he sort of just set himself up for this one. So he's going to be pushing now.
Right. So Bardas is currently 1.7. Yep, he's not done it. 63. Branchy. What's Branchy got? 1.761 off at the moment. He remains there. Rain of Fire. Currently 2.8 off. Let's see what. Oh, here we go. He's nearly 1.5 seconds up. Right, he's going to improve by a second. Remains in 10th though. But that's a massive improvement. What's John got?
Yeah, I think John's going to take P1 here.
Yeah, he hasn't improved on this lap.
Yeah, Bardas just losing. Yeah, he's given up. He's taken the P2. So where's Albert gone? Have we got Albert?
Yeah, I can't jump in with Albert. You know, in car to look at his. Where is he on this? Oh, he's right at the bottom. Flipping hell.
He hasn't got a lap in. He's really struggled.
Albert, lastminute.com. Right, 8th.
Yeah,
he's not going to be happy with that, I'm sure.
Who else we got crossing the line here?
So John, Bardas, Goat, Rex, Skill. It's top 5 within 3/4 of a second. So are they still on a flyer?
Yeah.
So looks like Millsy's just done the one race. There's only 12 on the grid.
So Rain of Fire managed to move up to P9, just inside the top 10 there with that lap.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean he improved by a second the previous lap, and yeah, he's obviously found something different and improved again. Let's return to garage.
Yeah. So who should we put it on? You're gonna go Bardas.
I don't know, to be honest.
Might actually go Skill because he should see any carnage in P5.
Yeah, I was thinking if I picked Rex, we should be able to see the boys ahead as well, and also capture if Skill is gonna make a move early doors.
14 watching the stream. If you're watching, guys, we are doing driver of the day. We've had 2 people that gave stellar performance with race 1. Those people both being Bardas and also Mayo. Mayo unfortunately did have a drive-through from speeding in the pit lane following the safety car that the boys did call on their own. And Barter's well done from being there back of the pack, being entangled with that up to 4th. So who are we thinking? Millsy's just said that he had a really bad dead zone problem.
Oh.
So it looks like he had a disconnect.
No. That's to do with the wheel. That's to do with his
okay.
wheel.
I'm no racer. I don't know these things.
Yeah, it's like a...
He's got a new Logitech G923.
Right, so some tweaks are obviously needed to get that all singing and dancing then, mate. Yeah, it's funny the amount of different hardware there is out there now, and all the configuration you've got to do with all of it. Well, that's what stuffed Aussie, wasn't it? It was, he had spent some money on some load cell pedals, so he was really restricted in as what wheel he could get. You know, it had to be compatible with those pedals because he didn't want to, you know, have that as a waste of money.
Yeah, because you can't just plug it in. It has to be plugged into a wheelbase that can be connected to the PlayStation. They don't work separately, unfortunately.
Well, apparently they've got those hubs, haven't they? I mean, I don't know if anyone's used them before, but apparently you can get a hub and then you can run nearly anything. But I don't know how that goes with how you set up your force feedback and stuff. I don't know if it numbs some things or...
Seems like an awful lot of work.
Well, but when's Skill due his pedals and his new wheel?
He does want to get it as soon as possible. That's for certain.
Right, so it hasn't been ordered yet?
No, not as of yet.
Right. So are we going to see you grace us on the grid? Because we can tell you've got a passion for it.
That?
You've got a passion for it. That's why you sat here.
Do I, though, for racing, or is it just for talking that I like?
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you get hours of silence from Dean while he's racing.
You'd think I'd mostly enjoy the R&R with the two boys being distracted, one in bed and one playing the game.
Yeah. But you feel the need to talk.
When you work from home, you don't go into the office. Yet my job is phone based though. But yes, it does get a bit cabin fever, so to say. So having somebody to just talk nothing about is great at times. So if I can have that once a week for an hour, I think I'd much prefer that rather than racing. And I think I would more so cause the damage and you would receive a hell of a ton of submissions if I was to get behind the wheel, maybe.
Protest. They wouldn't even dare protest you, though. They'd be too scared.
No, but yeah, well, we just knock it back and just say you're just being sexist. Like, you're overtaken by a woman.
Yeah, that's right. How dare you protest that?
Look, maybe when Dean upgrades, we might get something rigged up for the front room.
If Bell doesn't
not
use
against
it, I'm sure James will be on it soon enough. We'll have Skill and then James. Well, it'll be James and then Skill because, you know, the younger they are, the faster they are. Just the way it is.
Yeah, eventually.
It'll be young Raikkonen.
And he keeps it on the track sometimes. He follows the road.
What, Skill or James?
Both. He's got a good teacher. So
which one?
Yeah, I don't know. It's questionable some days. Oh, I can't return to garage.
Oh. Yeah, you needed to do it before
So
they start moving.
Has said, what odds of John losing it lap 1?
Oh, well, I don't know actually, mate. The way he's been driving, he's been doing really well.
Yeah.
He
I
has
think
been.
he's decided that he doesn't want to be the butt of the jokes, and he wants some glory.
Well, he should go for it. Full send.
And apparently he was a decent kart driver, so maybe something will roll over.
You're about to find out.
Indeedy. See what the boys have got. Yeah, it sounds
boys,
like
punch
he
up.
is starting to take it a bit serious.
Oh. All right, well done, Spiders.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, Rex.
Whoa.
Rex got a good start.
Yeah, Goat didn't know what to do because it just checked up in front of him a little bit. So he backed off, which then meant Skill needed to back off.
Yeah. But we got through turn 1 without incident.
Yeah.
Right, so Skill has already promoted himself a position.
So is Albert. Albert's
Albert
moved up
has
one.
as well. He's
Yeah.
given himself 2.
So yeah, Albert up to 6th from 8th. Oh, Skill's getting harassed here.
I was just about to say Rex doesn't want to give it up too much.
No, he's not letting him breathe. And it's
Look how quick
inviting
McLaren is in straight line.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's just inviting a feisty Albert into the party. Look at this. 6 in the same shot. 7, 8, 9.
That's a fantastic start. Well done, boys.
10, 11, 12.
So where's
They're
Mayo
all
at the
there.
moment? So Mayo's
Just had them all.
in 11th at the moment. Let's see how he gets on. He did really well to close up that gap in the previous race. Right, where's the... Let's jump further back. Let's jump in with... Or centre the camera on Aussie. Because there's some scraps back here as well.
Joe got all kinds of sideways out of turn 1.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there he goes. Skill is not going to let the
Oh,
goat
Butters
rest.
and John, Butters and John.
Well, they've both got a point to prove, haven't they?
Yeah.
Looking at that pace in quali.
John's not having an easy bloody time. He's Albert in
No.
the first race. Now Barters.
And Butters is right on his tail. Having a look, go on the opposite side.
Yeah, he's just giving him a cheeky look.
Yeah. Don't forget I'm here.
I bet he's giving him
They're
some
playing Barrow
chatter.
golf there.
He'll be giving him some chatter in the party chat as well, I suppose.
Oh,
Skill. Oh.
That was
There
close.
was a bit of a nudge there on Rex, unfortunately, but
Well, this is what we're expecting from race 1. I mean, look how tight that pack still is. That's after
good one.
two laps completed. They are all sat on top of each other.
Yeah, has Rain of Fire had a bit of a moment that we missed maybe? 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
I
a
think so.
fair bit back from Geordie.
Albert was the gentleman. He realised that he'd made a mistake and made the position back. That was really, really well done, Albert.
That's one thing that's got to be said about Albert. Now and again, his moves can seem a little forceful. However, he is the first, if he notices that he may have done something a bit wrong, he just yields the position straight back.
Yes.
So is Barnes having some issues with tyres maybe or something? Because he's dropped off the back of John now. And he's got the goat on him. And Skill. Maybe a little mistake.
No idea.
Well, that Aston does seem to move around a bit more than the Merc. So I mean, it might have fantastic one-lap pace, but it might be. Whoa, goat!
Oh,
Oh,
And
goat!
Skill goes,
Yo.
thank you.
yeah.
Don't tell me twice.
Oh, I tell you what.
Just open that door and I'll go
very-
through.
Very lucky not to be a big incident there.
Yeah.
Oh, Barders was early on the pedal and
Little kiss.
yeah, it was only because Skiller checked up very slightly, you know, to pull the car back in. But yeah, it was enough to make Barders have to think twice. Right, there has been an incident further back because Geordie has dropped off.
Geordie, Mayo, Branchy.
Yes.
Gills just.
Whoa, Barders. So I take it these two got on really well when they met, did they? I mean, Barders is trying to mount him.
Yes.
Oh,
John
Skills made a
Skills
mistake.
did- oh,
There you go.
Skill, that's not going to help
Yeah.
you, buddy.
The pressure.
And the goat, he's through as
Oh.
well. My God.
Oh,
Goodness.
this is really close racing.
Yeah, he's got some coconuts there. Let's just leave it at that.
The young lads with the huge coconuts. Right.
Yeah.
He's having a go.
Sees an opportunity and goes for it.
Yeah, he's
he's
having a
definitely
go at
sending
Rex
it.
now. Oh, he was alongside Rex. Rex.
Skill can
And it's
get
still
it.
saying thank you
It's
again.
3 wide.
Oh my dear Lord. We'll drop back a bit, I think.
Oh,
But all of this scrapping, look at that gap that Johnny Boy has out front.
yeah.
I tell you what, I think this battle between these two BMs is going to go on for some time
Nice
because
setup.
they're not scared to send it.
No. Has Rex and Goat, have they driven together, do we know?
I believe so. I believe so. I
Do they know what they
yeah, I
can trust
think,
each other?
Yeah, I think Rex and Goat, I think they both race GTS together. I think.
Oh, Mayo, back on the back of Branchy? No, timing. Oh, gosh.
There was timing not updated.
No.
Oh, yeah,
It
it
just
slipped
has
back
now.
off. Yeah.
There was a second less.
Oh, here we go.
You
Oh, Skill pulls out. Different line.
Oh,
Rex has got
made
the
move.
run.
He has too. We had 3 cars within 0.3 of a second there for like half a lap.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Albert through that section is rapid. He's given Skill
he's
something to
gonna-
think about. Oh, is he going to go in?
Oh,
Is
it's
he?
going to be pinched.
Oh my.
Alright, he's clean move.
I feel like Glenn feels while he's driving. I just feel like I'm squeezing.
And here we go, Still going to take it back. Side by side.
Oh, turn 1. It's got the room on.
Who wants it?
I tell you what, look, the way this is spacing out now, Barders is in no man's land. He's on his own. He's in second. Decent points. Thank you very much. So a fourth and a second, you know, if it finished this way. John has just absolutely checked out.
Yeah, it worked to John's advantage.
Well-
Barter's getting stuck in this 3-car battle, 4-car battle.
Oh, Albert.
And Albert.
Albert and Skill are having proper fisticuffs. And Tabasco's not far off of them. And that Audi is
No.
rapid. Oh my
Oh. Golly goodness.
no! Too wide through there.
Yeah.
They're all alive.
Don't
Are
want
they
to do
all
that
alive?
too often.
Tell you, skill.
Alright.
Skill is
Mayo's-
not going to let Albert have this easy, is he?
No, Mayo's back on the back end of Branchy again. Looked like Branchy might have just had a bit of moment in the sand.
Oh.
Go, Mayo, go.
So Mayo in the Merc.
Whatever Skill did to that core, she's made it real racy.
Oh!
It's definitely a lot faster.
Was Branchy a farmer in a former life? He seems to like the grass.
Don't know, but he has gone there a few times.
Mayo's got a lovely run here.
He does.
Branchy off on the grass again, and he's gone!
no.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! How he didn't eat that, I don't know. Flipping hell. Right, so is this still Yep, this is still going on. So Skill is still harassing Alberto.
Yes. John's still got a nice lead. Goat is catching up to Rex.
Yes.
They're pretty much just like Skill and Albert. Get on the back of each other and then ease off a bit and then back up onto each other again. You also got Rain of Fire on the back of Branchy now too.
Right, so yeah, that's closing up a bit. So Branchy's tyres might be a bit cooked.
Oh,
Oh, what's that?
Branchy,
What's that?
what's happening?
Where are you looking? Where are you looking?
Rain of Fire and Branchy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No.
yeah. No, his back end is going all
wasn't
over the
really-
place.
Yeah. His car must be broken or
Goodness, yeah.
having some issues with it.
That's nice though, of Rain to stop and let him go.
Yeah, yes, and that's one of the good things of this league is gentlemen drivers.
Absolutely.
Right, I tell you
mean,
what.
I don't think Rain really did anything wrong in that instance.
Not really.
Branchy was losing it on his own.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
maybe
definitely
he also
wasn't
just wanted
Rain's
someone to
car.
keep racing with.
Yeah. Come and play with me.
Yeah, why both of us be in no man's land with no one around us when I can just wait for you and we can keep going.
Yep.
That's exactly
Have a
it.
bit of fun.
Fair play.
Skill again on the back of Albert.
Geordie's in no man's land. Right, we'll
Yeah.
have a lap on board with John. He's got a 4.3 second lead now.
Geordie, Mayo, John, all three of them in no man's land.
Let's see if John's having to put a silly amount of wheel work in or not.
I reckon he's just out there enjoying his Sunday drive.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. And the hillsides of England.
Well,
How far
he's
away
shown
is
he's
this
got the
track
pace.
from London?
Sorry, say again.
How far away is this track from London?
No
Uh,
idea.
Couple of hours, maybe.
Hours, yeah.
Let me just. I'll look it up for you.
Don't forget to put yourself in the car with John. We know
It
you're
is.
old. I can hear
No,
my hair
it's
still in the
actually 3 hours.
background. 3 hours, eh?
It's a couple. Can you really hear Skill in the background?
I did then, yeah.
Oh, so I'm all the way at the other end of the house. Oh, skills right on the back again of Albert.
I mean, this is it's obviously an old English track, and they're all flowing, they're all up and down, they're all narrow. There's no runoffs to speak of.
No, they're all designed for Mini Coopers.
Oh, Skill, what are you doing?
Tell you what, John everything looks
Susan Barters
smooth.
is slowly catching him though. It was 4 seconds.
It was.
Take a second out of it. John's picked it up again, mate.
Oh, Barters is it's down to 3.2.
Yeah.
Wonder if John's easing off or if he's
I shall be
overcooked it.
back.
Yeah, you don't want to push too hard when you've got a 3.5 second gap. You can give it some room to just chill for a bit. Make Barters think that he has tape, and then wham! Right at the end of the race.
There you go. There was a lap in the car with our current race leader, John. Barters is closing up. Let's see what the gaps are at the moment. But anyway, after 10 laps, we've got John out front, we've got Barters in second, we've got Rex in third, we've got Young Goat in fourth, Albert in fifth, Skill in sixth, Tabasco in seventh, Aussie in eighth, George is up to ninth. Oh, he's in no man's land still, is he? Yep, he's still in no man's land. We've got Mayo in 10th, Rain of Fire in 11th, and we've got Branchy in 12th. So where is... Yeah, Mayo... So he's just under 4 seconds off of Geordie at the moment. But yeah, this looks like John's at the moment. The Goat is getting interested in the back of Rex again. And it looks like Rex has closed it up to Barters.
Yeah, well, he's been pushed along by Goat. Goat's really, really pushing to get that position.
It's not bad for the young kid. I mean, he had a third in race one. He's got potential to have a third in race two.
So how many races is that with us now? That'd be 5, 4?
What, for
one?
Young Goat?
Yeah, didn't he do a couple of races before?
Only in the Christmas Cracker.
Yeah, Christmas Cracker, that's it.
He's a good kid. Very respectful young man. Sharp wit.
Oh
my!
Oh,
how did he save it? That's just invited Young Goat to have a go.
He's not letting him have it though.
No. They are fast, these BMs.
Okay, I am back. What have I missed?
Well, we've got Young Goat and Rex having a proper ding dong. It looks like Goat's he's got it done again.
Yeah,
So Rex left it later to turn in that time because he did give Goat a a door tap a few laps ago.
Oh,
Oof.
late on the brakes.
Barders
No, but
is
good
slowly-
awareness. Good awareness. He
Yes.
backed out of it.
Barders was up to like under 2 seconds to John, but now John, I think, has opened tap up again.
Do you think
Barders is
do you
still
think he's
chipping
playing
away
with
at
them?
John.
I think he's playing with them.
Oh, skill.
Right, let's see what laps John's doing. So his fastest is a 35.4. His last was a 36.045.
So
And what's
Barders
Barders?
is a 135.9 is his fastest. In his last was a 136.2.
Right, so he looks like he's been ultra consistent. And maybe
Yeah.
maybe John's times are varying slightly more than Barders.
Yeah, and it could be the Delta messing it up too.
Right, Skill and Albert, they're still scrapping. Mayo is chopping that gap down to Geordie.
Nice.
So let's see what times Geordie's managing and check on Mayo.
I shall be back. The skimmer on the fish tank is getting air through it. I shall be back trying to fix it, but I most probably won't be able to. I shall be back.
Okay.
Look, it's Skill's job. It was a tricky thing to set up. And all of a sudden, that's where I went before to try and see if I could fix it. I couldn't, so I fed the animals instead, and now I'm hearing it gone bad again. So I shall try and fix. I will
Good
see
old
John
fish
and
tank.
yeah, I'll be able to see Skill and
Barders
Albert from there
is
though.
really pushing hard to try and catch up. Taking the grass and inside.
Right, so 38.3 was Geordie's last lap. Let's see what Mayo. Yeah, Mayo's looking very consistent. 30, you know, sat sort of either side of the mid 37s. He's just
The gap's coming right down.
slowly but surely catching Geordie. So where's our scraps? So we still got the scrap between Rex and Goat going on. The gap between Skill and Albert though has opened up. The gap at the front between John and Barders has opened back out to 3.8 seconds. So yeah, maybe John was just having a bit of a breather. Maybe he was reaching over for a beer.
So no, I think he's real hyper focused at the moment. He's probably just trying to type and chat or something. No, he's doing a really good job at really good pace. He loves this track. I think this is the GT4s and this track are a really good combo for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the British tracks are ideal for the GT4s. I really do think they are.
Yeah.
Oh, Goat off on the grass. He's given Rex a run. Rex says thank you very much.
Got
So
back
the
just
move's
in
done.
time.
Oh, Branchy in the chat.
Yeah, I just saw that. And in the pits.
That big moment.
Oh, did he? Oh, buddy.
Looks like he's had another accident. Not used to the Aston yet, so it might be a bit of work getting those setups the way he likes it.
New setup by the sounds of it, with everything.
Yeah. Might have a little look.
These two
What car number is he?
63.
63.
Oh,
Tell you what,
These two, Rex and Go, are really driving well, and same with Skill and Albert.
Yeah.
Both of those
To
two
be
are
scrapping
having a really
that
good fight.
close for that long and have not killed each other.
Oh yeah, he what happened there, buddy? And then teleported. Okay. So he didn't hit anything. It seems like he just had he's gone to go around the bend and just started driving straight and then gone off in the opposite direction. And then teleported.
I wonder if DC maybe?
Technical issues? Yeah, technical issues maybe.
Maybe.
Here we go. Skill
I had enough
has
tonight.
closed it up now.
Oh, Mayo, right on the back of Geordie.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Was that a cat I just heard?
Yes, that's my three-legged cat called Morty.
Your what?
Did you say three-legged?
Yeah, I have a three-legged cat called Morty.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I got him that way from the RSPCA, but we think he was attacked by a dog or hit by a car, one of the two. They never tell you when you get
No, they
from the
never
RSPCA.
do.
No. But he is a very lovely cat and really noisy and wants attention all the time.
So is it a back leg missing?
Yes, yeah, he's a tripod.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, they seem to cope better that way than if it's the front limbs.
Oh, yeah. It looks weird when you see cats with 4 legs now.
Yeah, because it's what you're used to looking at. I tell you what, Mayo's giving Geordie something to think about here.
He is 100%. 100%. In my estate, when I go out of a morning with our dog Jasper, I don't know what breed it is, but there's a dog that's got 3 legs, and she runs with 2 dogs. And boy, although it's got 3 legs, it's got some pace on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's certain. Does not slow that dog down one bit.
Our cat can just jump a 1.8 metre fence without even struggling. He just jumps it with 1 leg. So he's definitely not hampered.
No.
Tell you what, Mayo's going to get this done.
Go, buddy. Go, buddy.
He is going to get this done.
Has
anything changed up front? Rex is in front of Goat. That's how we saw it. Skill was closed back up to Albert.
Oh, Skill is side by side.
Oh.
Nope, there's Skill's just behind now.
Oh.
But let's see, coming into this corner, what happens? Last corner.
Oh, he does. He manages to get that rotated so quick.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about Skill or Mayo?
Skill.
Oh, yes, he does.
So at the front at the moment, Barters is doing 136 threes, and John is doing 136 fives. So he's losing 0.2 a second a lap at the moment.
Well, no, it's got even more than that.
1.4.
Look at. Oh, I wonder if John's just like, come on, let's have a fight.
Maybe.
Or running out of fuel.
That could be the case, and is fuel saving, maybe.
It's brilliant. There's 3 separate like duels going on here.
Well, really 4, because that Barter's on John. He's going to be there soon. He might run out of time. You got.
Oh yeah, because you've got Mayo on George. You've got
Skill and
Albert. You got Rex and Goat. And it's down to a second.
Yeah.
Right, I'll jump up with Skill's having a look. Albert closes the door.
I'm keeping an eye on Jody and Mayo. Hey, stop it.
Skill and Albert side by. No, Skill just behind. Oops, on my side.
Right, man.
Leader on the final lap.
Right, I'm going up to Barders because I'm jumping up to Barders.
Oh, Mayo's got it done. What a move on Geordie.
Ah!
Geordie just braked way too hard into the chicane, and Mayo just dived it in, so made a really nice clean move.
Yeah.
Right, that's it.
Oh, looks like
Replay,
Jordy might
very
go
quick.
switch back side by side.
Very
You're
quick on the
brave.
replay. Right, quick.
Jordy's gotten it back.
Quick.
Come on, Mayo, that's it. Go, Mayo, go.
Oh, no. You're
Both
missing
off
it.
the back. Come back in side by side. Mayo's got the... Nope, Jordy had the better run.
Yeah, he had to leave Geordie. That was sort of Mayo's mistake,
Oh, no.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I missed it. Ah, there you go. Yeah, through the chicane. Right, okay. Right, where are we?
Watch
second
John
last
cross the
turn.
line, quick.
Oops, Gil and Albert side by side again.
Oh my god.
Barter's 0.7 away.
Albert still holds it. Right.
All right,
Congratulations,
crossing the
John.
Well done.
Race 2
John.
winner, Barters in second, Rex in third,
Oh, what are you doing?
fourth for the goat. Albert, skill just behind him. Seventh, Tabasco. Bit in no man's land. He's all on his own. Then there's a big gap back to Aussie Thunder, who's going to bring home 8th. Geordie. Oh no, Mayo must have had a big
Oh,
moment.
Mayo. I'm going to have a look at that. But what number is he? He is 555.
555.
So Geordie brings home 9th. Mayo. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, someone smacked that with a bat. And it doesn't want to turn.
All in all, though, a really, really impressive drive.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, Rain of Fire actually took him. I jumped into the wrong.
Oh. Wow, yeah, he, whoa, mate.
Oh,
I don't know
that
what
must
happened
have-
there, but he ended up veering off to the right. And then, oh, are you watching it on the stream? Yeah.
No, I didn't
No?
go into the because
Okay.
it'll just
I
boot
looked
me
over
out.
and you're at Mayo. Yeah, so he was having issues by the looks of it with steering after it, which is not a surprise. But yeah, he went completely into that wall twice, basically, I think it was. And did quite a few 360s.
Oh,
Yes.
that's unfortunate.
Poor guy.
Right.
But John, congratulations, mate.
Right, let's chuck that. Where is it? Oh, it isn't a one make. I don't know why it says that, but anyway. Let's see, we've got who's coming in.
So Rex is in. Gil is in.
Yeah, g'day, how are you?
John's in.
G'day.
Albert. Are we going to get Barters?
How's it?
Or is he running off again?
We're not going to get Barters. He's not a social person.
Yeah, no, he never joins in, does he?
Never talks in.
Unless he wins 2 from 2, Barters ain't joining, okay?
Good win, John. Good win, mate.
Cheers, mate. Should have been 2 wins. I had the pace, but man, Albert kept me on my toes and caught me out napping. He had us first race. I had an awesome race. Way more fun the first race with Albert.
So, John, with the second race, were you fuel saving at all towards the end?
Yes, I shit myself with it. The 3 laps yelling, mate. Barters catch back up, and as soon as it said final lap, it's like, oh, I've got enough. I've got this lap and the next lap. I just didn't know what was going on, so I was shooting myself a little bit there, Bill.
Yeah, we thought so because all of a sudden he started catching quite
Yeah.
quickly.
He was talking a lot of smack when he was catching too, and it's like, mate, I've
We
got
said
my
he
finger up
we
your
we
butt.
said he would be.
Yeah.
No, it was good racing, but he kept me on my toes and that. Like if that went another lap, I still probably would have won it, but I just didn't know fuel wise where I was going to end up because the race with the safety car and that.
Yeah, so did you guys just call that or well, obviously you did?
Geordie kept whinging 3 cars had crashed. So yeah, we ended up calling a safety car.
Yeah, well, we were thinking of me running out to skill, but then when we looked at the board, we only saw 2 that had fallen off from the pack, but 3 ended up pitting.
Yeah.
50-50. I was debatable about that safety car, but we let it happen so everyone could catch up and have fun.
Yeah, it
poor
was a
Mayo
shame. Mayo,
kind of-
yeah, he ended up with
he got the raw end.
yeah, because he ended up with a drive-through. But that's the shakes, I suppose.
Oh, it was good racing, but yeah, the boys
Very
put
good
it
racing.
on.
No, he did well, mate. I tell you what,
Second race was fantastic.
the quali laps as well. Flipping hell.
Yeah, oh mate, that one on the fast track, I went quicker. I'd done a 10th quicker on the fast track than I did on the optimum. That was
Bizarre.
That was a bit. That was my own fault. I should have went quicker on the optimum, but I stuffed that up. I had the Merc hooked up. My biggest problem was when I first ever jumped into the Merc, I dismissed it straight away. I'm like, nah, the Audi's quicker. And then I went the Audi, and then I jumped into the BMW. But the Merc's actually a good car when you chuck a decent setup in it.
Well, it looked smooth, mate. We had a flying lap with you on board, and all the inputs looked smooth as.
No, it is. It's a nice car. I gave other people to set up too. You know me, Bob. I'm a sharer. So it's not like I kept that to myself.
Caring and sharing.
Yeah, I just get angry when they beat me with my own setup. But there was no
Right, let's move on.
You've got a good setup when that happens, though.
That was John had race 2 win, second race 1. That's correct, isn't it? And Albert had win race 1, and
forgot to mention
third or fourth.
Awesome battle with Albert.
No, it was
third.
fifth.
No, fifth, because you had Rex and Goat behind the 2.
Sorry, John, go on.
John.
Sorry, I just muted myself. Awesome battle with, that was the funnest thing of the night, my battle with Albert in race 1. I had a ball. That was intense. I was sweating a bit. I don't know how he went, but yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, it was good to watch.
Come on in, Albert. Let us know. How was race 1 for you, mate?
Hey, boys. As John said, it was epic battle. He was quicker, for sure, but not quick enough to overtake, because it's not that easy to overtake on this track. And towards the end, I made a mistake in the chicane, and he overtook me at the hairpin, and I thought that was it because he was pulling out, and he pulled a second in about that lap. So yeah, I thought that was all. And then in the chicane, he made a mistake. Probably he was looking at his rear view mirror, and I got him back. But yeah, that was an amazing race. I was surprised because I had been this afternoon just trying different cars, just testing. I started with the Alpine. I lasted about 1 lap, and then I moved to another cars like the Porsche or the KTM. But yeah, I decided to go with the McLaren because it feels good. I think it eats up the tires a bit too much, but the GT4 races normally are just like half an hour.
Yeah, short enough to get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, race 1 was amazing with John, and he's a big cleaner in here than in GT Sport, but that's another topic. And but yeah, no, I just want to congratulate him because yeah, he had an amazing pace, and yeah, I'm very happy for him to see him up there.
Big,
So well
big
done.
congrats to Albert jumping in an unknown car and going quick in GT4, but bit
No, that was good.
disappointed he wasn't in the Janetta, which he talked up that he was into.
Yeah,
But
and
he
John,
jumped in
I
a
think
different car and he ran up the front and he beat me the first race. So
yeah,
hat off to him. He done awesome.
John, I think we should say we got a lot of stick last season because you and me were in the Bima, and people was like, the Bima is OP.
Yes,
But
yeah,
first race of the season,
100%.
different car, John first, Alberto second. Thank
I
you very
did
much.
want to say
Good night.
midway through that first race, Albert, I did want to say, I think you're right what you said, Albert. It's not the Beamer, it's just me and you in GT4.
That's it, man. No, thanks, guys, and well done, John, and the other boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Awesome
really
race.
well
Very
done.
good. Very good.
Right, so oh god, I'm getting old,
We've-
tired. So
we got
who
Goat was the race 1, and then
Yeah.
Rex race 2 was the next 2.
was it? Right, okay. Take it away, young goat. How were your races tonight?
Yeah, it was really good. The first race. Yeah, I can't even remember where I started. I think it was 4th or something like that. But yeah, a bit of chaos at the start. Obviously, John had a moment. Don't know what happened there, but yeah, and then the safety car, and I was in second behind Albert. But yeah, Albert and John were just on another level. They yeah, John quickly disposed of me, and then buggered off with Albert. But yeah, and I got third there, just for staying on the track, basically.
No, it was a good race.
No,
And
yeah.
I tell you what, that
Yep.
battle you had with Rex in race 2, that was brilliant watching.
Oh yeah, that was so
Fantastic,
much
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, Rex and Goat, how you guys have been driving before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
How long have you guys been driving for together? Because it definitely showed with your side-by-side racing, your awareness for each other, and you kind of just knew which way the other was going to go with certain turns.
yeah, I've raced him a fair bit. Maybe a couple of years ago in a Gran Turismo league, but apart from that, not really.
Oh right, so it is.
Yeah.
Nothing recent.
So it's just gentleman driving, really. Then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well done.
Yeah.
Awareness.
Very good.
Right, who was the next then?
Rex, I think.
yeah,
Rex is next.
Yeah, Rex, take us through your 2 races.
Yeah, g'day. The first race, I didn't qualify very well. I qualified 7th, I think it was. And then, yeah, first race, got caught up in the incident at the start after not a bad start, but got damaged, had to pit, so was dead last, I think. And then worked my way back up to, I think it was 6th.
Right.
So all in all, it wasn't too bad. And then race 2, qualified reasonably well, finished qualified 4th. And then, yeah, just Goat and I just battled pretty much the whole race. So it was good clean racing. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
No, it was good. It was
Very good,
lots
yeah.
of chopping and changing, and it was like, well, who's going to come out on top? I don't know. It was
Yeah,
no, it's
second
really
race,
good.
we didn't know
Really
who
good.
to be watching. We had 4 different battles going on pretty much near all the time, especially when Barters started to catch up on John. So, yeah, there was always something happening basically in race 2.
Yeah, and I'm still getting used to the Group 4s. Like, that was my first race in the Group 4s. I only started driving the BMW a couple of days ago, so I find it a little bit twitchy. But all in all, it turned out well.
No, awesome
Very
job,
good.
Brett.
No, good effort. Really good effort.
So I've closed the stream down already. I've jumped the gun on that one. Was there any votes in there for driver of the day?
You streaming that, Al. Jesus Christ, now I'm scared a female was in charge.
No, I haven't shut it down yet. So
I'm joking, Bell. You
Look,
can't tell.
Bob's got an excuse. He's been
Oh,
up for a
shit.
while. He's not exactly all there for himself tonight. So
He's
Hang
old.
on, a girl was already running it before Bell, anyhow.
That's
Exactly.
yeah, that was you,
Exactly.
wasn't it, Jordan?
Lord, yeah, Jodie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jodie.
So Jordan.
Anyway, yeah, driver of the day. Let's have a quick chat about it. So we put forward two people. Mayo for the recovery after about having the drive-through, and he managed to find his way to the back of the pack and had a bit of a scrap. And we thought Bard as well for his recovery in race one. But to be honest, I think John's put himself up there with a first and a second.
My vote is for John.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
my
I'd
vote's
give it to
for me
John.
too
First
now,
and second,
man. I've got to
qualified
let
well.
you go. Come on, give me something for once, Bob. Just give me one thing.
What?
You had the race win.
That's what we're doing.
I just gave you that.
A
No,
win,
well,
the
you did it,
P2,
Jack.
and
You
the
were
driver of the
debatable.
year.
Well, I can't just give it to you.
Oh,
It's a vote, isn't it?
yeah, well, I vote for me, okay? I never will. Yeah, okay, I
We
work
vote
hard
for
for
you too, John. We
Right.
vote for
Okay.
you too,
Right.
mate.
We'll give
That's-
John.
I didn't have any midday nap either.
Right.
I literally was drinking a bit, so I deserve that one. Vote for John.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm. If everyone else is happy, I think we give John driver of the day today. Excellent qualifying, a first and a second rounds off a very good day in the office for Johnny Boy. How's that for you?
From now on, the rest of the season, there's no podium for John. Definitely not a P1, and no further driver of the day.
Oh,
Belle, can you stop
We love you,
listening?
John.
Please, Belle. He's just
What was
in here
that?
telling you. Can you please stop listening to Skill? Because he's just telling you to play now. We can tell.
Oh, so Skill's
I
dripping.
can't hear Skill say a single thing since he's been on here, so...
Yeah, because he's just in Belle's ear saying, tell Johnny shit, tell John F him. I can hear it.
Right,
Read.
Right, I'm going to close the stream down. It's like a schoolyard scrap at the moment. Thanks everyone that did watch. Thanks for anyone that chooses to watch it later. We'll see you next week, same time as always. Where are we? We're at the Hungaro Ring in the GT3's 2 30-minute sprints. Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys. See ya.
Bye.